The rain keeps pouring down on the last night of races in Tokyo, Japan at the 2025 World Athletics Championships. But Melissa Jefferson Wooden is going to keep her head in the game as she runs the first part for Team USA in the women's 4x100-meter relay. She will pass the baton to TT Terry. Kayla White is running the third part, and the 2023 world champion at 100 meters, Sha'Carri Richardson, is running last. Just like they practiced, all four of these U.S. runners trained together in Orlando, Florida, under coach Dennis Mitchell, and their first runner, Melissa Jefferson Wooden, is trying to do what Noah Lyles did at the last Worlds and Gabby Thomas at the last Olympics and win 3 gold medals from the same competition. We saw Spain squad with Clara, Besway, Sevilla, and Perez, and then something special here for Team Jamaica. This is the last time we will see Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce race. You better believe that Jamaica is going to try hard for gold. They have made it to the medal stand at the last 10 World Championships going back to 2005. Janelle Smith will run last for them. The Clayton sisters are running in the middle, and then back to the U.S. as they stand in the rain. A reminder that the U.S. won in the rain in Paris last summer, and they're going to try to do it again here, with Great Britain and Northern Ireland in lane 4. They have 10 Olympic medals. That's the second most behind the U.S., but they have never won world or Olympic gold. Desiree Henry is on third. Daryl Maida will run last for them. Remember that Great Britain had 2 runners in the finals in the 200 meters. Amy Hunt took silver in that race. Poland is in lane 3. They were 5th at the last World Championships. That was their best ever finish at Worlds. The Olympics didn't go so well for them. They didn't make it out of the first rounds. And Team Canada, who are among the favorites on the men's side, got their women into the final here. And this is their first time in the final at Worlds since 2015. So last summer at the Paris Games, the medal winners were the United States, Germany, and Great Britain. But that's because Jamaica didn't have a good race around the track, with Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce running first for Jamaica in lane 6. I think Jamaica has a good chance. But we know what it always comes down to. Who can pass the baton better? Being fast is one thing, but that's what makes teams equal. And as you see out in the outside lanes, a little bit closer to where the stands are, it's a little bit drier out there as the rain keeps pouring down on National Stadium. Women's 4x100-meter relay final. Champion Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce going up against the world champion. So Kayla White has to. Jamaica gets into the lead. Holds off Jamaica for the win. Could not beat Sha'Carri Richardson on that last leg. And with that win for Team USA, 15 world titles at these championships. That is the most ever at a single Worlds, with this being the 20th time it happened. So, the greatest 100-meter sprinter of all time, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, will get a silver medal to add to her 18 World Championship medals during her career. But what an amazing run by Melissa Jefferson Wooden. And she matches Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce as someone who won gold in the 100, 200, and 4x100-meter relay at the same competition. And like Noah Lyles and Gabby Thomas, Melissa Jefferson Wooden will leave these Worlds with 3 gold medals. That is not easy to do. And Sha'Carri Richardson will get a gold and a world title for her work here in Tokyo. Melissa Jefferson Wooden ran a good leg, but it says a lot about how well Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce ran that she was not able to catch up on the curve. That's Tina Clayton on the second leg. TIA for Jamaica, and then United States with Kayla White and Tina Clayton on third. Look at how much they had to be fixing the baton passes. But once Sha'Carri Richardson got that baton, she got it early in the zone, but went right past Janelle Smith. It took a little longer than Jamaica would have liked for that baton to get past, and even though she's not in world championship shape like she was 2 years ago, It is hard to run past Sha'Carri Richardson on the last leg. That is the third year in a row that Sha'Carri has run last for the United States home to a big win. So, 2 wins in a row in the rain for Team USA in the women's 4x100-meter relay. Winning in Paris last summer at the Olympic Games. And here the women's 4x100-meter relay. Tokyo Championships 2025. So in the finals, we have Canada. We have Poland, Great Britain, United States. Obviously, Jamaica as well. We have Spain, Germany, and France. Those are all the countries who made it to the finals in the 4x100-meter relay. And I'm not going to lie, the Jamaican girls did great. They definitely did great. The United States held off Jamaica by just 0.04 seconds to win the 4x100 in the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, led by Sha'Carri Richardson, the current Olympic champion. USA made up of Melissa Jefferson, TT Terry, and Kayla White ran to a victory in 41.75 seconds. Despite rainy, wet conditions, while Jamaica, led by Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in the final race of her career, finished second. Germany took third with 41.87 seconds. As Fraser-Pryce walked off into the sunset, the 38-year-old had last-minute company from Melissa Jefferson, the U.S. first runner who became only the second woman in history to win the 100, 200, and 4x100 meter at a single championships. Fraser-Pryce did this rare thing in 2013. So they're saying that Melissa Jefferson is the only U.S. female athlete to actually win the 100 meters, winning the 100 meters, the 200 meters, and the 4x100 meters. So that's definitely a great thing she did. She came out, she did what she had to do, and she was amazing on the track. So I'm definitely happy and excited for her and to see what's going to happen next. You know, she's like one of the fastest female sprinters out there right now based on how she's been running since the 2025 season started. So it's definitely a good thing, you know. Definitely enjoyed the Tokyo World Championship. So the USA, the American team, was led, as I said, they're led by Sha'Carri Richardson, the United States, to the win. They had Tanisha Terry, Kayla White, and Melissa Jefferson Wooden. Yeah, man. Great team. With this win, Melissa Jefferson Wooden then completed a historic triple by winning gold in the 100, 200, and 4x100 meter at a single championship event. The Jamaican team, including Fraser-Pryce, T.I. Clayton, Tina Clayton, and Janelle Smith, ran a season best time, but was slowed by a messy handover between the Clayton twins. This may have cost them a chance at the gold, even though they kind of had a little messy baton pass, you know. The Clayton twins are definitely great in coming up in track and field, and I think they're going to be really tough to beat sooner than you all think. So yeah, just definitely stay tuned for that. Yeah, man. Great 4x100 meter relay. If you all enjoy this video, drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. So Jamaica for United States 41.75 for first. Jamaica 41.79 for second. Germany 41.87 for third. Fourth, Great Britain 42.07. Fifth, Spain 42.47. Sixth, France 42.81. And seventh, Canada 42.